Hi, so I'm stepping out of my comfort zone a little bit here and wanted to share my heart with you, share my story in hopes that I can help someone. I know there's a lot of people out there that are suffering, and I wanted to start out by telling you my story begins with two people who met 6 years ago, both coming from destructive relationships, and we'd finally found each other. Then a year later, our health journey started with a health crisis. My husband, Stephen, was diagnosed with stage 4 renal cell carcinoma, or kidney cancer, metastatic, and so had a lot to deal with. But I will tell you that our story is like a lot of other people, where after diagnosis, the doctors want you to start conventional treatment pretty much immediately. So, we listened to the doctors, and we started Stephen on aggressive chemotherapy treatment, along with injections 3 days a week of a very strong drug. A couple weeks after he started, of course, the side effects started as well, and over the course of a year, I watched my husband pretty much wither away from me. He lost 110, 120, I believe close to 130 pounds over the course of that year. All his muscle tone, and basically had no energy, was sick all the time, and had to quit work. So our lives pretty much did a 180 as we knew it. And that was after only a year, of being in each other's lives. So anyway, now to the good part. I will tell you, though, that in July of 2014 was a turning point, because I had started a new job, and we had actually attended a funeral for a friend of ours who also died from a kidney disease. And I remember after the service coming home, and at the end, we were outside taking pictures because we had family and friends here, and my husband turned to me and he said, "You know that I'm next." And that it really hit me that I was not going to go down, or he was not going to go down without a fight. So I prayed. I prayed for an answer, and within weeks, a beautiful angel came into my life, and she introduced me to fruits and vegetables in a capsule. And of course, I was skeptical. I mean, they'd basically given my husband a death sentence and said that they were even going to stop treating him because he was losing 5 pounds a week at that point in time. So we'd come to the realization that this was happening, or at least Stephen did. I did not want to believe it, but he encouraged me to get all the arrangements in order, because he did not want me to deal with that after he was gone. So we proceeded to do that, got all the arrangements in order. But I had met Andrea Bond at that time at a business networking event, and she had introduced me to the Juice Plus. It took me probably 6 weeks to 8 weeks to say yes, but every day I thank God that we did, because my husband is still here, and we just celebrated 4 years since diagnosis, and that was after being given 3 to 6 months. So this is why I'm so passionate about this. After a couple of weeks of being on the Juice Plus, Stephen started to show signs of healing. He actually had energy, baby steps, but he started doing little things around the house. And about 4 or 5 months in, he said, "Honey, I think I feel good enough to go back to the gym," which is how we met each other. So that was an amazing milestone. And we started slow, but it was amazing that we could do that because, like I said, that's how we met, and that was part of us. So to have that back was something huge. As time went on, he started gaining weight. Gained weight back, started getting all his muscle tone back, and by now I had realized that there was something to food as medicine. And so I came up with a treatment plan for my husband. And of course, Juice Plus is our foundation and always will be. But with stage 4 cancer, we had to be very aggressive and very serious. So I started researching, every day researching, and gathering information from all sorts of functional medicine doctors, anything I could get my hands on. And I started incorporating those things into Stephen's regimen. So he just got better and better. And after the second year, after being diagnosed, he was able to get off all of his conventional medication. No more chemo, not even oral. So he's been chemo-free for over 2 years now. There's no conventional treatment, only nutrition. And we have our quality of life back. We're traveling again. In fact, we are so happy that we are finally able to have the ceremony that we always wanted, because when he was diagnosed, we went to the courthouse. He wanted to get married, so that's what we did. And I love him for that. But I'm so happy that we'll be able to have our family there when we say I do in front of God. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, that never give up hope. And there is another way. You don't have to put poison into your body. Your body has everything it needs to heal itself with food that is God-given. Anyway, bless you all. Thank you for listening. And this is happy because we did find another way. God blessed us with that. And we're hoping for many, many more. So thank you, everybody that has given us your support. And to anyone who is looking at Juice Plus or hasn't given it much thought or consideration, please think again. And just look at the research. Look at the stories. There are so many of them. Stories of healing. Thank you.